she makes like video content of old games, like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
They're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry. I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble.
I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
It's here on DSP Gaming. I am here and ready to go, but we're going to build up attendance a bit. I'm hoping that tonight goes well. And the reason I say that is because earlier today, because of a power outage, my first stream did not do well. And it's not anyone's fault. Slay the Spire 2 is a great game. I actually played very well. Those that were actually here liked it. But what can you do when the power's out? No one knew that I was going to be streaming, including me. I tried to squeeze in 2 hours of gameplay, and I did my best, you know. So I'm hoping that tonight, Friday Night Fights, goes down without a hitch. It was very disappointing earlier because I loved the game and I was playing. I'm like, damn, barely had time to get much game in. And that's why I'm actually doing Slay the Spire 2 again on Sunday, because I'm actually disappointed at that. So, how was everyone this evening? No, hell ye. The sauce was not tangy at all for me. He's talking about he went and got a big arch, and he really liked it. He likes it better than the quarter pounder. And I just told him, no, when I had it, it was just bland. All I tasted was meat and basically the fried onions. That was it. And he's like, no, he had a very tangy sauce. The sauce was not tangy at all for me. I tasted it, you know, just the sauce, and there was no tanginess to it. It tasted nothing like Big Mac sauce. Big Mac sauce is tangy, but that one was not. I don't know what Heated Rivalry is. So, no, I've never seen it. Don't know what that is. See, Darkside Dabbing says he liked the Big Arch because of the crispy onions. That's pretty much the predominant flavor of the Big Arch for me. It was the meat that you would just get on the quarter pounder and a bunch of the breaded onions. And I'm like, I don't want to eat a breaded onion burger. I was hoping for more. There was supposed to be white cheddar on it. I didn't taste it. There was supposed to be a sauce. I couldn't taste it. You know what I mean? Like, half of it was bland. That's why I just don't like it. Apollo said his tasted like a better version of the Big Mac. Mine tasted nothing like the Big Mac. Seriously. Wow. I mean, it just goes to show you how a franchise restaurant can literally have exactly the same product, and it's completely different depending on where you get it from. I had the chicken Big Mac when it was available here. It's not available anymore, but it was. And that was actually one of my earlier DSP tries. It's when we brought back the show in 2024. No, it has breaded fried onions, and it also has regular sauteed onions. It has two different kinds of onions, the Big Arch. It's because I got it delivered. Oh, so they put different ingredients on the delivery version than the one in person? That's interesting. They slap that bland delivery sauce and cheese on that one. It's delivery. Oh, okay. Right. Did I observe Lent for dinner? Well, we had fish. We had tuna fish and salad. So, yeah, we did observe Lent for dinner, actually. You're allowed to have fish. You're not allowed to have red meat for Lent on Fridays. Correct. That's what happened. The delivery driver on the way here must have licked off all the sauce off the bun and just took off the delicious white cheddar slices and just put bland, flavorless slices of budget cheese on there. That's exactly what happened. Absolutely correct. No, we just do ranked. I don't do viewer lobbies. We tried viewer lobbies about 2 months into Street Fighter 6. I basically destroyed everyone in the lobbies, and or the lobbies would be laggy as shit, and the viewers hated it. Basically, all the viewers were like, do viewer lobbies. So I did them, and then first, it was every match was lag fest, and when it wasn't a lag fest, I would just easily win, and everyone's like, why are you doing a lobby where you just spank everyone, go to rank? What, are you afraid of rank? So I said, okay, then forget viewer lobbies. So I haven't done them since. Now people say, well, why don't you do viewer lobbies? I'm like, because I already did them. I'm not stupid. Or you already said you didn't like them. I'm not going to waste time on them. I need to play LTG. I mean, I would spank him. Absolutely, I would actively spank the shit out of LTG in Street Fighter 6. I know this. I would. But he would never play me. 60 rounds, how are you doing? Thanks for the first contribution of the night. A $6.99 super chat. And he says, good luck tonight. Thank you so much. Let's convert that. $5.09. Thank you. Appreciate that. And then Hail Ye did a $2 Australian super chat and says, you versus LTG, who wins? Me. 10 times out of 10 in Street Fighter 6, I beat him. 10 in a row. A clean sweep. Not even kidding. Not even joking. Not even exaggerating. I would wipe the floor with that guy. Would I ever try Over the Top? I don't know what that is. Is it a video game? Do I ever think there'd be a Street Fighter Mortal Kombat crossover? No. Don't think so. If it was going to happen, it would have happened by now. I don't foresee it ever happening. Journal Mac, that's just false. He goes, LTG's in the 1800s of ranked points. Wrong. He barely plays Street Fighter 6, and when he does, he only plays in fan lobbies, viewer lobbies. He doesn't play ranked, and he doesn't have any fucking points. They reset it every few months, and he hasn't played to get his points. So you're just so full of shit. I'm not stupid. What an idiot. What's up, Scotty Doo? How are you, man? Set, just trying to learn Bison. And I must have randomly matched against him, and his main character was Rolento. And we played, and he beat me. One game, and that was it. Wasn't even like a rematch or anything. That was it. I never played him for real. I never had a set with him. I never played him with a character I was actually playing or good with. That was it. There's one match anywhere on the internet of it. Hell yeah, did another super chat. Would you say LTG is a ROG? Well, see, LTG comes up with his own racist terms. It's pretty insane. Like, he comes up with his own racist terms for his own race. It's amazing. That would be like me coming up with like some kind of a term for Italians, right? Be like, oh, those those hairy, greasy salami suckers or something, right? Like, you know, I would just say it constantly on my streams, insulting my own race. Like, I don't understand why he does that. Mad TV, it's all good. No worries. People said to raid you, so I just did. It's all right. Like, no lie, he constantly insults people of his own race. He's like, look at this guy and his big nose, and he's like, and he says horrible things, too. He says absolutely heinous things. Say about inbreeding and stuff. I'm like, oh my God, this guy is fucked. This guy is messed up. You know, like, he's got really dirty thoughts in his head about stuff. About, like, geez, man. I'm not making that up. It's true. Like, he says this regularly in his content. That's why he keeps getting banned and stuff. The stuff he says is ridiculous. Did I play Soul Calibur games? I did. I played, well, first of all, I played the original Soul Edge, can't have any opinions on him because I haven't really looked into the character that much. And then Jax actually did 57-month membership message and said, did my tip come through? Indeed it did. So everyone, now that people are starting to join, thanks for being here for Friday Night Fights. You're early, but that's cool. Earlier today, crappy stuff happened. We have snow. It's still snowing outside for the record. Okay, we have snow today. Few inches of accumulation, like 2-3 inches. The power went out inexplicably. There's no wind. There's no reason, but the power went out. I didn't have power for about 2 hours. My first stream got canceled. Then I tried to impromptu do the stream late, and we had like half attendance. Like tons of people who were here for Slay the Spire 2 originally missed the stream. So it ended up being a slow stream, and that's not anyone's fault. It's an act of God, I suppose, or an act of ineptitude of the people who run the power out here. I don't know. So it sucks because I should have had a strong end of the week. I purposely scheduled it like that, and then it didn't do good because of bullshit, all right? So tonight, let's have a great stream of Street Fighter, right? Let's go. Let's get some great matches in. Let's get some ranked play going. We're going to do a poll in a little bit where you're going to vote on what character I'm using tonight. It's either going to be more Honda, Dalzim, or Blanca. You'll determine who it's going to be, and hopefully we have a great night. Please support the stream tonight. Why? Because earlier did not go well. Not my fault. It's bullshit, and I want to have a great end of my week, okay? Here that are dramatically worse. For example, most of the roads are much nicer out here because it's a newer state. You know, Connecticut was one of the first states in the United States. So even though you would think, oh, well, they must repave their roads well and do them nicely, they don't. They do a horrible job. There's potholes everywhere. They fall apart like crazy. Here, they tend to do a really good job with the roads. They're usually very smooth. Even that when they do repair work, it usually lasts. It doesn't fall apart right away. So the roads themselves are dramatically better. Okay? But there's other things. Like I just said, the utilities, the infrastructure there, way worse. For whatever reason. A strong breeze starts, the power goes out for 5 hours. Dude, it's a fucking breeze. Like, can we have power lines that don't bend over like they're made of paper mache? Can we have some kind of a redundancy system? So if some asshole who's high on drugs cuts the power line, which I'm not kidding, that has happened before, that we can still have power? I mean, I'm telling you, like, the power almost never went out when I lived in Connecticut. Maybe once or twice a year, and it was for good reason. Like, there's a fucking hurricane, and an entire street of trees came down when a tornado came through. Then you'd lose the power. Not, we got 2 inches of snow. It blows my mind. Yes, there was actually a guy who was a crackhead. He was high on drugs. He climbed the power lines and cut them. And he destroyed it so badly that it took them almost all day to fix it. This was several years ago. It's been documented. It's insane. That's how it is out here. We have crazy crackheads and weirdo fucks that do weird things. And everyone suffers for it. Super chat, Australian, and says, who's the worst Misery Merchant channel? Oh, man. You're asking me to pick the worst of the worst. Like, I don't even want to think about it. Anyone who does that kind of crap constantly is just garbage, and I don't care who's doing it. They're all bad. You understand? Like, you can't, there's not levels of shit. There's just a pile of it. Get it? Like, it's not like, oh, this smelly shit is better than this smelly shit. It's like, no, they're all just smelly shit. Thank you for $2. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the poll.